Hey guys, Mark Anthony Ramirez, Laptop Magazine, and I'm here to share with you the newly released, awesome OnePlus 10 Pro. We got 5 things about it that we really like so far, and a couple things that were like, you could have done a little bit more. But honestly, I love the camera. I love the feel of it. Look at this thin profile. It's very lightweight, but it feels really sturdy. The screen is beautiful. I mean, I just love it. I've gamed on it a little bit. I've watched some content on it. It's a beautiful, variable refresh rate of 120 hertz. So you can game on it. It's going to be smooth. You've got a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, the new Snapdragon, the latest. And those are things that I really like about it so far. But the other thing that you guys might enjoy about this is you got your in-display finger sensor. So, one tap opens up, also does facial recognition opening. So that's also great. Another thing, you got a 150-degree wide angle lens, and that's great. You get a nice, really wide shot on that. You've got an 8-megapixel telephoto lens. Does a solid job. We've been playing with it. I haven't perfected shooting with it yet, but we will have a longer review coming out, and our reviewer will discuss that with you. And you have a 48-megapixel main camera that it shoots beautifully. It shoots along the DCI-P3 color gamut. So you're getting like really rich colors. And I really love the photos I've gotten off of it. And then also the other thing I like is I do like the 32-megapixel selfie cam on this. It's really sharp. You kind of have to play with the settings a little bit because a lot of selfie cam sensors or the software is set up to kind of, give you a little bit of a filter, like a natural beauty look. And that's great, but look at this. Do I really need extra filtering? Before you scream yes, I just kind of like to go natural. So those are some of my favorite things on this thing. Also, my other really favorite thing is, the cameras are Hasselblad tuned. And so let's go to the cameras real quick, guys. And as you can see, you got your photo, you got your video mode, and also the video modes on this are like potent. You got 4K up to 120 frames, so you can get some really creamy slow-mo. You've got 8K at 24 frames per second. So you really have some really fine options, but just know at 128 gigs of storage, you're gonna eat that up really quick. The other thing I love about the cameras on this is they shoot from 10 to 12-bit RAW. And if you know anything about photography, that RAW gets you all that extra information, all those extra pickles, all those extra pixels. And it really just gives you a nice, beautiful image, and it really helps with like low light and all that stuff, and gives you like in editing, if you do a little post editing, it gives you more information to work with. But I really like that, and I really love, honestly, my favorite thing on this camera is really this Pro mode. So you go into your settings here within camera, you go to more, and you hit the little Hasselblad symbol, and you get this really funky Pro mode, and you can really just start messing around with all your things. You get your ISO information, your shutter, your EV, your focus, your lighting, and also like for me, I love the grid, so you can make sure that you got a nice level shot. So honestly, guys, those are all the things we do like. The things we don't like, obviously, are like, 8 gigs of RAM, fine, but they should have just came straight out with a 12 gig. Let's take over. It's a flagship. And honestly, the only other issue was the storage for me. 128, you're gonna eat through that if you're shooting in RAW, if you're shooting with 8K of video. So they should have done the 256 right off the bat. But other than that, guys, it really is a beautiful flagship. So guys, this has been Mark Anthony Ramirez for Laptop Mag, for everything cell phones, laptops, cameras, wireless headphones, you name it, we got that info for you. So check us out at www.laptopmag.com.